Okay, we're going to look at what was it? Page 83 from the one with the basketball. It's Nonlinear Functions Part 1. So page number 83. Okay, let's see if we can look at that pattern and see what's going on with this function. All right, let me get the share board up. Okay, so hopefully if I did this right, it's first time, you should see on the share board page 83. And it has figure 1, figure 2, figure 3, and figure 4. Now we're going to try to figure out how many blocks are in figure 5. Well, let's see if we can, and you drew a very good table, and it was very good. Figure 1 has 6 blocks, right? So if we count them up, there's 6. So figure 1, I don't think I can do like I can do on share board, but that's all right. We'll just use the pencil. So figure 1 has 6 blocks. Figure 2, if we count them all up, there's 12 blocks. Figure 3, if we count them all up, there's 20 blocks. Figure 4, if we count them all up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'd end up with 30 blocks. So we want to figure out, well, what's in figure number 5? Oh, before we look at this pattern over here, you did something very good. You'll notice that all of these in the figure numbers going this way are all consecutive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the blocks are a little bit different, and this is why it's nonlinear. Remember, a linear would be consistent growth, the same number like +2, +3. This one goes a little bit different, and that's what makes it nonlinear. We notice that it goes from 6 to 12, from block 1 to block 2, whatever is 6 to 12. So that's an addition of 6 blocks, and you had that absolutely correct. And then from 12 to 20, block 2 to 3, there's an additional 8 blocks. From 20 to 30, there's an additional 10 blocks. So, so we can even see a pattern with these numbers: 6 plus 8, plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. So that seems to be increasing by 2 each time, doesn't it? Of course, 6 to 8 to 10. So the next one would be plus 12. Very good. So that would mean we'd add 30, or however you want to look at it, we'd have 12 to 30, or 30 plus 12. And let me change colors here. We'd end up with 42 blocks. Oh, now why did that come out purple? I thought I pressed red. That doesn't matter. So 42 blocks. Now notice something else. Now these nonlinear functions, and even the linear functions to some extent, but the nonlinear functions, they just go ape crazy on some of this stuff. So remember how we look at patterns going up and down, but also sometimes it's good to look crossways too. So if we look at this crossways, again, it's a little richer, a little bit different than linear functions, but we can notice that the blocks in figure 1 are 3 times 2. Now, where did I get that from? Well, let's go back up here. I wonder if yellow will work. There's 3 on the bottom, see that? And then 2 going up like this. 3 times 2 is 6. Now, you might have already done that. Instead of counting each individual blocks to set up your table, you might have looked at it and multiplied. This is good. But notice there's a pattern here. So in figure 2, there's 4 on the bottom, you see that? And 3 going up top. 4 times 3 is 12. Aha, now something's cooking here. Now notice at the figure 3, how many are on the bottom? 5 on the bottom, okay, and 4 going up top. Notice that the bottom is increasing by 1 each time, 3, 4, 5. And the up and down part, or the side part, whatever, is also increasing by 1, but they just start at different numbers. The bottom starts at 3, and the sideways one, the up and down one, starts at 2. So, okay, where are we? Figure 4. Now, can we guess how many are on the bottom? Well, we can count them. There's 6 on the bottom and 5 going up on top, going, the up and down way. So that's 30. 6 times 5 is 30. Now for figure 5, how many do you think are across the bottom? Well, let's see, 3, 4. If I'm counting right, there'd be 7, right? Oh, well, I guess I'm stuck with yellow. I'm using the paint thing. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, so how many are going, if 7 are across the bottom, how many are going up and down? Well, or yeah, sideways, up and down, would be 6. And look at that. So 7 times 6 is 42. Isn't that interesting? So we can actually make, I think it's on page 84. Let me look at the book. They're going to be asking you a little bit more about this, and especially question number E. Well, maybe question D too. Can we figure out how many are going to be in the 10th figure? Let's try, let's try that together. Let's see, it's page 84, where is it now? Page 84, number D. In a few sentences, describe what the 10th, I'm not going to do a few sentences, the hell with that. Let's do the math part. What would the 10th figure look like? Well, hold the phone now. I'm just going to keep writing on this. It's going to get all screwed up, but well, we'll just live with it. So the 6th, let's see if we can find another pattern. Oh, this is interesting. Notice, let's change colors. Well, let's stick with that yellow. Number 2 here, if we take figure 2, we notice that the pattern is 4 times 3. Or if you prefer, it could be 3 times 4. Now, keep that in mind, okay? Notice it's 2, 3, 4. You see that? How about figure 3? So figure 3, I mean, it has all this stuff in the blocks, and that's good, but let's do the easy way. Let's use the pattern. The pattern is 4 times 5. Notice it's 3 figures and then 4 times 5. 3, 4, 5. Figure 2 was 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see if the pattern holds up here now. So figure 4, it's 5 times 6. See that? 4, 5, 6. So 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Figure 5 is 6 times 7. All right, kind of cool, huh? All right, let's change colors here and get it really screwed up. Let's try figure 6. Now, we're just going to use our pattern from over here. So if 5 was 6 times 7, 6 would be 7, say 6, 7 times 8. So in figure number 8, or I'm sorry, figure number 6, there should be 56 blocks, which, going with our table, remember this was plus 12, going with our table, the next thing down here would be, remember, 8, 10, 12 plus 14. Pretty cool, huh? So what's 42 plus 14? Let's see, we're going to carry that. 56, right? Isn't that slick? So both ways work, but I like the pattern way better myself. It's a little bit more fun. Okay, so your assignment or your whatever is to figure out number 10, okay? How many are in the 10th block? And you can either email me the answer, where does the blocks go? Or whatever, whatever you feel like, okay? And then it has on page 84, Number E is how many squares are going to be in the 99th figure? Holy Christmas. Now, if we did a table like that, we'd be going from here to Otsego or something, or here to Albany trying to figure that out. But using the pattern system, and maybe it's not so bad. Maybe not so bad. So you think about that. And then it says how many squares would be in the 43rd figure? Well, again, you could do the table. There's nothing wrong with the table. It's wonderful. But I mean, why do extra work? You can use the pattern system and start with 43 and figure out what the other numbers are. Okay. So you can either email me the answer or whatever. All right. So I'm gonna stop this share and try to figure out how to stop recording this thing. Okay. Hold the phone now. So let's see. Okay. I'm gonna stop recording it. And I think I figured out, I'm going to try to put it on YouTube, and that should be something. And I'll send you a link. God, I hope it works. All right. So good luck with it.